discriminant. All right. In the quadratic formula, the discriminant gives us information about solutions or solutions we may have. And the reason we know this is we can have one real solution, and this occurs when the variable inside the square root, the b squared minus 4ac equals 0. Because here's why. If these numbers evaluate to make 0, what's the square root of 0? 0. So I'm not going to add anything to my, in a sense, where the axis of symmetry is. I'm not going to add anything to this negative b, so therefore I'm only going to have one real answer. All right? And this occurs when the graph, like your vertex, is on the x-intercept. That's an example of when it occurs. All right? Two real solutions occur when I have a positive value here. That means that, in a sense, I have a positive value. It doesn't mean the graph's positive, but there's a positive in here, and it crosses the x-axis twice, and I get two real solutions. All right? And the other is two imaginary solutions, which occur when I have a negative inside my square root, because basically numbers that are less than 0 would be negative, because, and this would be an example of one here, because that means I don't cross the x-axis. It's an imaginary answer that would cross the x-axis. So that's why you can have one real if the discriminant is 0. Discriminant is just the term inside the square roots, the b squared minus 4ac. If it's positive, greater than 0, there's two real solutions. If it's a negative, which means less than 0, there's two imaginary solutions. So let's look at some examples and see if we can figure it out. So let's look at this first one here. Here's my a, b, and c. So I'm going to take the b, -4. Now be careful here. This is -4 times -4, which becomes a positive 16, times -4 times the a term of 1 and the c term of 4 right here. That's this green 4. It should have been a green 4 there. And I end up with 16 minus 16, or 0. So that means there would be one real solution. Here I'm going to have a 1, a 4, and a 3. Once again, replace the 4 with the b squared. This will be 4 times 4, which will be 16. I put that 1 here, and the 3 for the c. 4 times 1 times 3 is 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. And I can square root 4 and get it, and it gives me two real solutions. Two real solutions. This other one, I have the, now I put the 1 here just so everybody can see it, because if it's an x squared, the number in front would be a 1. The b squared is a -2. Now I'm going to take -2 times -2, which makes a positive 4. And -4 times the 1 from the a term and the c term of 4, which is 16, and 4 minus 16 is -12. And when I square root -12, you get an imaginary answer because you cannot square root and get a negative. So that's why it's imaginary. So I have two imaginary solutions.